What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Table Talk. I didn't record myself cooking this meal, but I'm gonna let y'all see what I cooked. It's some jasmine rice. Can y'all see that good? It's some jasmine rice with some tofu and a bunch of different vegetables, a variety. Am I holding this good? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna do the recording, but I had a lot going on. I was kind of cooking and doing other things. So, let me hold it one more time just in case I ain't hold it good. I don't want the food to spill because I'll be eating off the floor today. But, yeah, it's jasmine rice, tofu, and a whole bunch of other vegetables in it. Yeah, like I said, I meant to record it, but I had a lot going on. Where's my tea? Excuse me, Nina. You know how you be multitasking? So it's like if I would have recorded it, I wouldn't have been in front of, the camera the whole time because I'd come and touch base with the food and go run and do something else. Etc., etc. How's everybody doing today? Today is Wednesday, November 5th, 2025. Wednesday, November 5th, 2025. I'm waiting on Kev right now. I gotta go plug this other phone up. I'll be right back, y'all.
What's up, Nina? Sorry, girl.
Yeah, I didn't get to make a cooking video to this. I was all over the place. Vitamins.
How's it going, world? Oh. Look like a nice shoulder meal.
You can show it.
It's
A variety.
vegetable medley
That's a good word for a vegetable medley. That's a good word.
with tofu and white rice, jasmine rice.
I gotta make a video the next time I do this, cause and then my battery was going low too, so. It's hot.
Yeah, I really don't like to eat when you just finish cooking. Like let it sit and cool for a minute. I don't like to do that. Trying to eat.
Mm. Mm. It's hot-tea hot. And I hope that the people that have been using their SNAP benefits and EBT appropriately, I hope that those people receive their benefits But we've been online looking at various videos and different things that a lot of you guys have posted, and people posting videos of females, women that's just, they on some other stuff.
We pray that everybody that needed it gets it and get their food and their SNAP benefits, whatever that they need for their well-being.
I think that the bad people mess it up for the good people.
Nobody should go without food.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you, the people I think messed it up was a lot of women with kids, because in a lot of videos we seeing,
it's not the kids' fault.
And you know, we love kids, you know, because we were once kids. But it's these women, whatever happened with this new society, the videos we seen, the women that were complaining about their benefits, a lot of them was tatted up, and this is the Anglos and Afro-American natives. They were tatted up, they had their nails done, they had their makeup done, they had their hair done. So it's like, it's confusing, because how did you get money to get all of those things done and then you don't have money for food, like for your kids? Because I think the kids supposed to come before the parents, you know what I'm saying? But that was confusing to me. The majority of the videos I seen, the women, like, they had themselves like together, and that stuff like that costs money. I don't think they got all that glammed up for free. I don't see that.
This is a very healthy. This is a very healthy meal. The filling.
It's loaded. And once again, if I had to break down the price of this meal, so we got a bag of jasmine rice. We got like, how many pounds is that bag?
Maybe 5.
So we got like a 5-pound bag of jasmine rice, and you know you ain't gonna eat all of that in one sitting, so that was probably like, I want to say that was maybe like $6 or $7, but I don't want to count the whole price of the bag because we're not eating it all now, but just to give you a general price of a 5-pound bag of jasmine rice.
Was several meals.
Yeah, it lasts. Yeah, that rice lasts. And then there's 1 onion in here. So we're gonna say if you're at the farmer's market for 1 onion, but it's usually better to buy a bag, but 1 onion would be about maybe 50 cents. And we got some of the vegetables that came out of our garden. Then the tofu that's in here, you can get tofu for about $3. So we'll put, I'm gonna say that's about $3.50. And I'm not gonna add the jasmine rice in there because you know once you buy that, you have it until you use it all. Like I don't usually add the ketchup and the mustard and soy sauce. I don't add those things into it because once you buy it, you don't count it every time. Yeah, so I said about 50 cents for the onion, about $2.99 for the tofu. Then the rest of the vegetables come from our garden. And then we got some green peas in here that we bought, some frozen green peas. Those were 98 cents. So that's about what was that, $3.50? Yeah, I'm at $3.50. So 98 cents, we'll round that out to $1. So that's about $4.50. And yeah. If you want to count the rice, you can, but it won't make sense to count it every time you eat a meal. But yeah, unless you multiply that price of like I said, if you pay $6 for a 5-pound of jasmine rice and you get to eat from that rice 6 times, then that would be like $1 per serving if you look at it that way. But this meal, basically, to be real with you, is still with how everything is, it's less than $15. I would round it up to being about $10. And when you eat it, it tastes like it's gonna cost way more than that. But what helped make the price low too is that a lot of this stuff is grown in our garden. And then, you know, whatever seasonings you cook with, I wouldn't count that every time I use it unless you're going to divide the seasonings by how many times you use it, but nobody really know how many times they use their seasoning. You just use it till it's used up.
I don't eat all this.
Me either. And then guess what, y'all? We got more to go back to. I usually prepare more food than, you know what I'm saying, than necessary. Sometimes we finish it, and then sometimes we tap out. But yeah, getting back on the topic about the EBT and the SNAP benefits, I think what's going on now is that the universe is creating a rebalance.
It's really a shame it took this long for them to see how mismanaged and misused the system was.
You know, and the rebalance that I think is being created is showing people that families need to be wholly together. So all of those women that are on there making all these crazy videos, I'm pretty sure that most of them are single, because a lot of them say they're single mothers and this and that. So now with that being said, I think people got to find it in themselves that if you had a child from a certain man, there was something about that man that made that woman want to have a child with him, and then multiple children. I just think the family structure needs to be, you know, it needs to be worked on better. Like there needs to be a family, because maybe if a lot of them women were married and in a relationship, it would be, you know, a stronger survival going on where a lot of them wouldn't have to be. Because we've been seeing some videos, y'all, people just running out of stores with food and buggies and just throwing it in their trunk and in their back seat.
And some of them with babies.
Mm-hmm. And then this is the era of women independence, where there's a lot of women that's saying that, you know, they strong and independent, they don't need a man. But I think what's being shown is that, you know, women do need men. And then the other thing I think is going on,
I've only seen Anglo and African Americans though. I haven't seen any.
I ain't seen no Spanish people. I ain't seen no Asian people. I ain't seen no African people.
Mm-hmm.
But and we've seen a lot of crazy videos. But what I think too is that it's showing people who a lot of women really are, because my impression on women from coming from a family that's predominantly women is that, you know, women like to look good, women like to feel good. And just women in general who I've encountered throughout my life, like women, a lot of women don't accept accountability for a lot of stuff that they do. And then it's like right now, with how we send all these videos that these females are voluntarily putting on social media, they're showing you that there's a whole nother side to women. That's the side that I think a lot of them try to keep concealed and covered up, but they letting it all hang out right now.
Showing them stealing, showing how much stuff they stole.
And it's not saying that all women,
yeah,
it's not saying that all women are like that, but it's just showing you that there is a different side to women. Because a lot of them don't have to be out there doing that.
Excuse me. With no accountability, because if they get caught, then the children are gonna be without food.
The children really messed up.
And without the parent. And she's gonna be in, they're gonna be in jail. And then if she go to jail, what's it called? Defects?
When the state takes them?
Mm-hmm. They're gonna be called, and when they get called, they breaking up the house.
But,
family's gonna be all over the place.
A lot of females, you know, they've been bragging online about how they can pay for EBT. We just seen tons of videos, y'all. It's just crazy. But I think that there's a rebalance taking place right now. And I'm gonna be real. I know like some of the statements I say might not settle well with some people, but what's taking place, what I think is showing that females, women are really the weaker vessel. That's what I think is taking place, because if they got music out about women, you know, don't need a man, being independent, boss big, all this kind of stuff. And if those same women, not the artists, the musicians that make that music, but the women that jam to it and they chant those chants and they live their life, a lot of them are receiving some type of assistance. A lot of them are receiving child support. You know what I'm saying? It's just various incomes that's coming into them that they're not working for. So how can you be independent and how can you be a boss bitch if you know what I'm saying? That's another deep topic, and we'll eventually have a show on that. You know, it's just table talk right here. But we watch everybody videos every day. Like, we don't really do TV as much, but like, I'm almost finished. I think I'm gonna keep going.
I'm not gonna try to force it. I'm gonna go give me a tight stomach.
We be selective of what we watch.
It's very filling, very nutritious.
It's good. And you know, I haven't seen any men make any videos like, oh, let them not give me my EBT.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know they would give men EBT.
I think if you got elderly men, there might be like disabled men, or maybe men that are rebuilding their lives.
I didn't even think they even assist men, because I've never heard any. When I came up, I never heard any man get any type of assistance, even when they lost their job, other than unemployment. And then they was fighting to get the unemployment.
Loading them down here looking at me like this.
Want you to take over from what I was doing.
I think that a lot of these females are gonna have to come to the conclusion that, you know, they need their kids' fathers in their life, and then not only for survival reasons, but also for the shape and the structure of the children and who they are to become.
Here, drink that.
In a minute. Nina, you all in my face. She did that. Your eyes got good point.
That can be my lunch for tomorrow.
I'm sorry, you know.
I can tell that's too much.
I always do that.
That can be for you, and that can be for me.
It's some clean container. We take this what is this? That
Emerge.
This emerge.
Emergency.
Yeah. It's like a vitamin C that you mix with water. Cause this is cold season. Excuse me, flu season and all of that. You know what I ain't seen in a long time? Remember Airborne?
Airborne.
Mm-hmm.
Then you know they improved it. A teacher made it. Stop it, girl. Stop it. Stop it. Wait. No, I'm not gonna pick you up right now. I'm not gonna pick you up right now.
Yeah, I ain't seen Airborne in a while.
They still are. They improved it.
Y'all remember Airborne? The little capsules that you drop in your water and it like fills away, like ACCUSATIONS.
The teacher made that.
And it's made by all natural things too. All herbal ingredients.
What's you got still on?
Oh, turn that off. I didn't mean to do that. Thanks. Is it hot?
That pan is.
Thanks.
Somebody.
I'll be full, y'all. You probably should add some more to that.
That is going to be plenty.
Let's call it a doggy bag. Remember, I learned that word from my mama. When I was a kid, we were eating the fish and she had a doggy bag. I'm like, a doggy bag?
I don't know why they call it a doggy bag, yeah.
I thought it was for dogs, because we ain't had no dog during the time.
Yeah, I don't know why they call that doggy bag.
To me, it seemed like they would call it a doggy bag. Like, instead of leaving your leftovers, you want to put it in a bag and feed it to your dog when you get home. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I heard my mama say doggy bag, and I was just laughing. I ain't never heard doggy bag before I was a little kid. I didn't think I was gonna finish it, but it looked like I am.
Wow. That's a lot of food.
I was hungry.
Oh, girl.
I think I didn't eat lunch today.
That's probably what it is, because I've been driving all day. I made it back to the warehouse just about an hour or so before we closed.
I was snacking. I was snacking today. I didn't eat breakfast or lunch.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the cash apps. Thanks for all the donations. We appreciate you guys. Love you.
Yeah.
Continue watching our videos. Continue to help us build our page. Get past our 2,000.
We almost there. And y'all know you don't have to eat 3 times a day. You don't have to have a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you're 40 and up.
Yeah.
40 and up. You can survive off one meal. One nutritious meal. Oh, she learned how to do that.
She jumped up.
You know, on this chair, on the...
What? Nina, you special. Your face gotta get clean. She trying to see what she can smell. She always lick her lip.
Don't get my hand, girl.
But yeah, overall, I hope things go well with the EBT and SNAP benefit situation. I just think they need to create a system where, like I say, they need to have like a database of a bunch of food that people can choose from, and then like every month they need to like have it where people can look up and see. It needs to be digital, I believe. You know what I'm saying?
They need to improve it.
Yeah, because that way the money goes directly to the food. Ain't nobody going to no nail shop and, you know, swiping EBT at a nail shop or
selling their stamps.
Or ain't nobody selling their stamps. Yeah, they need to make it digital where if a mother of however many kids, she get $2,000 a month, they need to have like all these different types of breads, different types of, you know, whatever, you know, and less junk food. It need to be less junk food in the database, and then you can pick what all you want. Just like when you order on Amazon, pick everything you want, then they give you a grand total, and say if she got $2,000, and say whatever she ordered, if it comes up to $1,200, it'll say, okay, this is your total, and then it'll show her new balance, which would be $800 left. And you know, send it. Either they can go pick it up from somewhere, or you know, maybe they could pay a little extra fee to have it delivered. Yeah, that's what needed to happen. I think that'll be the resolution for that, because they know that money will be getting spent directly on food, from nothing else. Because some of the women say they get their hair done with EBT, they get their nails done.
Then the nail shops are taking the cards.
That's crazy. And I bet the nail shops don't sell no kind of food. I don't know how they.
And that should be the way that they find them in sorry to say,
I don't know how
but
they do that.
They need those shops need to get taxed for that.
And then some of them say they pay their EBT card to get their lashes done. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's not right for the people that really need it.
So those nail shops are stealing from the government as well.
That's crazy.
And they're taking the money from. Because they're literally taking the money from the kids' foot mouths. Cause that money is you shut up, girl.
This tea is good, y'all. It's some good tea. This is that it's a blend. When I make tea, I'll be mixing a variety of different teas, but it's a mixture of black tea. What is it called? Earl Grey or Grey Earl?
Mm-hmm. Earl Grey.
It's a mixture of black tea, Earl Grey, lavender tea.
Y'all getting crazy with
Celestial raspberry tea, Celestial mixed berry tea. It's a mixture of them, and it creates like this phenomenal taste. Yeah, we had to break free from the sodas because the sodas ain't it.
They got more sugar than this tea does.
Yeah, them sodas is not it. To each his own, though, you know.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Yep. And until we see you guys next time, we appreciate y'all.
Peace and love.
For chilling with us on Table Talk. Deuces.